Alright, so you've probably seen this Diddy documentary on Netflix, right? Sean Combs, The Reckoning. And if you're like me, you're not just focused on Diddy's mess, but who else is getting dragged into this whole thing? And let's be real, Jennifer Lopez's name keeps popping up, and it's not looking good for her. For years, J-Lo's been painted as this survivor, this woman who escaped Diddy's crazy world and built her own empire. But this documentary, and honestly, a lot of whispers in Hollywood, are starting to paint a different picture. It's not just that she was a victim of a toxic relationship, it's that she might have been a willing participant in Diddy's, well, let's just call it questionable behavior. Think about it. J-Lo's career exploded when she was with Diddy. He produced her first album, On the Six. He put her in his music videos, he put her on the map, and in return, silence. Allegedly. Now, I'm not saying she's guilty of anything, but the timing is suspect, right? This documentary drops. It's full of never-before-seen footage, including Diddy freaking out on the phone with his lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, right before his arrest. And suddenly, J-Lo's past statements about their relationship are being re-examined. Remember that Rolling Stone interview where she said Diddy would jokingly threaten divorce, even though they weren't married? It seemed like a quirky anecdote then, but now it's got a different vibe. And then there's the stuff about the freak-off parties. I mean, come on, even the allegations are gross. J-Lo's never been directly linked to those events in court documents, but sources are saying she was at some of those high-profile parties, like that infamous 2000 VMAs after-party. And she wasn't just arm candy, supposedly. There's even a lawsuit that alleges a 3-year-old was assaulted at a party where a female celebrity was present. They don't name J-Lo, but the timing lines up with that night in September 2000 when she and Diddy were caught having a screaming match at the Lotus nightclub. Coincidence? Maybe. But in Hollywood, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is carefully calculated, and the industry is taking notice. I'm hearing from insiders that A-listers are distancing themselves from J-Lo. It's not just because of her past with Diddy. It's because of what her silence implies. As one music exec put it, if she knew even a fraction of what's being alleged and stayed quiet, that's not just loyalty, that's complicity. Ouch. It's like Diddy's legal troubles are just getting started. He's facing a tidal wave of civil suits, and everyone connected to him is under the microscope. J-Lo's team is staying quiet, but the pressure is building. Her divorce from Ben Affleck, her image as a self-made queen, it could all unravel if people start seeing her as someone who covered up Diddy's dirt. And let's not forget about that 1,997 assault allegation. A former bartender named Derek Lee Cardello Smith is claiming Diddy assaulted him, and J-Lo could be called as a witness. His team is calling it baseless, but the fact that her name is even being mentioned is significant. Look, here's the thing. Diddy helped launch J-Lo's career. He produced her debut album, he put her in the spotlight. But those kinds of favors don't come for free, right? One former Bad Boy Records employee said Diddy's favors always came with expectations. You didn't say no to Puff, they said, not if you wanted to keep your spot. And J-Lo's spot was front and center. So when the documentary asks why she never spoke out, the implication is clear. Maybe she had as much to lose as he did. Maybe she was afraid of what would happen to her career if she crossed him. But the real question is, what's coming next? The documentary teases that Diddy's legal troubles are just the beginning and that the FBI's investigations could pull more names into the spotlight. And if J-Lo was really in on it, what other celebrities are sweating right now? I mean, Jay-Z's name has already surfaced in that amended lawsuit, accused of involvement in the 2000 assault. His team is calling it blackmail, but the damage is done. The narrative is shifting from Diddy the monster to Diddy the ringleader, with a cast of enablers who stayed silent for years, and J-Lo is right in the middle of it. Okay, so it gets even messier, right? This Alexandria Stapleton, the director of the Diddy doc, she's already sniffing around Misa Hilton. You know, Diddy's baby mama, the one who had his oldest son. She's trying to get Misa to do her own project. You just know J-Lo's name is gonna come up again if that happens. Misa was there back when Diddy was blowing up. And check out Misa's Instagram post, too. Until they confess all the lies they said against you to gain favor, they'll never know peace. Sounds like a shot across someone's bow, doesn't it? What does Misa know about J-Lo? Why would Netflix be chasing her story unless they thought she had some serious dirt? Honestly, this whole thing stinks. It's not just about Diddy being a predator. It's about everyone who stood by and let it happen. And if J-Lo was benefiting from it, she's just as guilty in my book. Then there's 50 Cent. You know he's loving this. The documentary basically became his personal vendetta project. He's been going after Diddy for years, and now he's got Netflix helping him do it. Some people are saying it's just a smear campaign, but 50's been pretty consistent with his accusations. He's not exactly known for backing down. And the thing is, 50 didn't just want to take down Diddy. He wanted to expose the whole system that enabled him. All the people who looked the other way. All the people who profited from his behavior. And if J-Lo was one of those people, she's in deep trouble. Here's another thing. Remember that audio that just dropped from the Diddy trial? That voicemail he left for the Jane Doe? He sounds pissed. Like he can't be bothered with her silent treatment and they gotta keep it moving. That's not how you talk to someone you respect. That's how you talk to someone you control. And that ties right back to J-Lo. I mean, look at her interviews where she talks about her time with Diddy like it was just youthful naivety. Girl, please. That's not gonna fly anymore. People are starting to see through the carefully crafted image. And Hollywood's turning on her too. They're distancing themselves. Nobody wants to be associated with this mess. One A-list manager even said that if J-Lo knew what was going on and stayed quiet, it's a career ender. Harsh, but probably true. What's really telling is how quiet J-Lo's team has been. No statements, no denials, no lawsuits, just crickets. In Hollywood, silence speaks volumes. It's like, if she had nothing to hide, she'd be screaming from the rooftops that she's innocent. But she's not. And the documentary's not holding back. It's digging into everything, even the stuff about Tupac's murder. They're not directly accusing J-Lo of being involved, but they're implying that her silence was part of a broader pact to keep Diddy's secrets buried. It all comes down to this. J-Lo's career was built in the shadow of Diddy's alleged crimes. And now, that shadow is catching up to her. The question isn't just what she knew, it's what she helped hide. And if she was part of the machine that protected Diddy, her entire legacy is about to be rewritten. The feds are still investigating too. This isn't over. More names are gonna drop. And J-Lo might just be the first domino to fall. Okay, so Diddy's facing like over a decade in prison, right? The prosecutors are going for the max. But here's the thing. Even if he gets out relatively soon, his reputation is toast. And anyone who is riding his coattails, they're screwed too. It's like, remember when everyone was all about cancel culture? Well, this isn't just some Twitter pile-on. This is real legal trouble, and it's exposing a whole network of shady behavior. And J-Lo is right in the center of that web. And that voicemail, man, that's just, wow. It's not even what he says. It's the way he says it. It's controlling. It's dismissive. It's like he sees this woman as property. And if that's how he treated women, is it really a surprise that these freak-off allegations are coming out? Look, I'm not saying J-Lo was at every single one of these parties or that she knew exactly what was going on, but she was there. She was part of that world. She saw things, and she didn't say anything. And now, it's all coming back to bite her. Her team's silence is deafening. They're not denying anything. They're not defending her. They're just hoping it'll all go away. But it's not gonna go away. This documentary is just the beginning. More people are gonna come forward, more stories are gonna leak, and J-Lo's carefully constructed image is gonna crumble. It's like she's been playing this game for years. This whole Jenny from the block thing, this whole I'm just a regular girl thing. But that doesn't fly when you're dating a guy who's allegedly running a sex trafficking ring. It just doesn't. And the fact that she's been so quick to distance herself from Ben Affleck, too? I mean, I'm not saying he's perfect, but at least he's not facing federal charges. It's like she's trying to scrub her life clean, but the stain of Diddy is going to be hard to remove. The media is starting to turn on her, too. They're asking the tough questions. They're digging into her past. They're not buying the victim narrative anymore. And that's bad news for JLo. She's always been so good at controlling her image, but she can't control this. And the other celebs, they're running for the hills. Nobody wants to be associated with her. Nobody wants to be seen as an enabler. It's like she's become toxic. And let's not forget about Misa Hilton. She's got a story to tell, and she's not afraid to tell it. And if she does, JLo's name is going to be all over it. Misa saw everything. She knows all the secrets. And she's got nothing to lose. This whole thing is just a mess. It's a mess for Diddy, it's a mess for JLo, and it's a mess for Hollywood. But it's also a wake-up call. It's a reminder that you can't get away with anything forever. Sooner or later, the truth always comes out. And the truth about JLo? It's not pretty. It's not the story she's been telling for years. It's a story of ambition, of compromise, and of silence. And that silence may end up being her downfall. 50 Cent's loving this. He's been waiting for this moment for years. He's been calling Diddy out for years, and now he's finally being vindicated. And he's not